Feature Friday.
The freshest.
The gusto ko ng bumitaw challenge.
Gusto ko nang.
That's what I said.
Gusto ko nang is as in like one word.
Yeah, that's what I said. It turns out, so because of this song, Morissette made it. Well, she sort of sang it. I think Adonis is the one actually who arranged it, Adonis Tabanda. But TikTok's been going mad with this song lately.
Yeah.
And there's lots of challenges that you keep sending to Waleska.
Yeah.
If you'd like to send videos, you can tag her at WLSK15 on TikTok and on Instagram.
Yay.
So we're going to check out the original because I haven't heard much of the original. But now I was wondering where it came from. Turns out it's this. And Waleska was like, yeah, it's Morissette. So let's give it a watch. And then we'll look at other people. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there he is in the bass, right?
Yeah. She looks amazing. She also sounds incredible.
Link. Oh boy.
Woo! Chills. Wow. Okay, just the breathing. There's no breathing in that freaking phrase. That singing phrase, there's no... That's one whole phrase. One whole singing phrase.
Holy fuck, dude.
Okay,
Breathe,
so...
woman. Let me
yeah,
finish
that's
it.
the challenge.
Let me finish. Oh my God. Holy shit.
How can anyone be that good?
Redonkulous. I'll be more than happy to review the whole thing again if you guys would like us to in a separate video. But so it has gone viral for obvious fucking reasons, and people are just sort of singing it left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already on karaoke.
Yeah. It's such a popular song. And apparently it's not new. So... What a voice. Wow. Wow, it's so gentle. Okay, the working dynamics, the vocal dynamics are so strongly...
Someone mentioned it there in the comments.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's like no one talks about the dynamics. Yeah, it's very good.
To be completely honest, the whole idea of the working with the tender and soft at the beginning. Obviously, the song is about this crazy heartbreak. I think we kind of like reviewed it. I think in one of the live streams that she did, Morissette did, and people were saying that it was the OST for like a heart-wrenching teleserie. And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, when you get to know the storyline, it's
it makes even more sense."
So obviously, the working dynamics is key.
Needed.
Yeah, it's needed.
Right. phrase
It's
there.
so
Holy
long.
fuck. I think the person singing, the person recording was also singing.
yeah.
Because I had to check if you were singing.
No, I was just.
Because it sounded like it was layering, but it wasn't because the recording actually was a bit off.
Kevin, come on! What a freaking voice, huh?
Nice. So I wonder.
Come on.
So what's the original then? What's the original song?
Go stop the one we heard. This
But
is this is the Morissette version.
Okay, but
The challenge is the Morissette version.
Oh, so okay, Adonis's arrangement.
Yes, that's
But you're
right.
saying that the song is not new though.
No, because I think there was another singer that made it a thing like a couple of years ago. I don't.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. What's the original?
I don't actually know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know.
But this is obviously the one that's become popularized.
Yes.
By none other than Maury.
Morissette, yes.
Wow, she's got. She likes her growl as well.
Oh, it's such a hard key. Wow, what a resolution.
Yeah, she'll be really
What's
interesting.
that key
doing-
change?
She'd be really interesting doing soul and
Oh.
kind of Jaya-esque stuff. But
Oh,
she's
I see
got
what you mean.
pipes.
Also, there's a lot of like interesting. She had a really kinesthetic feel of that key change because of the way that she was leaning back and how she was feeling her body and stuff like that. It's a really good tell of like where exactly she was leaning towards.
You said you go to the club and pretend you're having like a back spasm.
Oh,
Do you get spasms if you're pregnant?
yes, you do.
Do you get spasms if you're not pregnant?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is it specific to being pregnant?
I don't know, because I just thought the word spasm was directly correlated to pregnancy.
Definitely not.
Isn't that?
No.
It's not though, essentially how the baby comes out.
No, it's spasming
It's
out.
spasming away.
No,
No?
those are contractions.
Contractions! That's the word. What the mess.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just pretend you have a contraction.
No, and it's spasm.
So contractions is directly correlated to pregnancies. You can't have a contraction if you're not pregnant.
No, your muscles can contract to the point of creating spasms. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but the
Word
term
contraction
itself,
that people
yeah.
related to. That's
Pregnancy,
that's what
yeah.
I thought spasm was. I just had my words
A little
mixed up.
Yeah.
Anyways, gusto kong nabumitaw. Whoa! Motherfucker singing in a Tesco.
Yeah. Oh!
What the fuck? I love that. Pipiling. People just
Thank you.
Salamat po. You know, lip syncing, it's, shunned upon in different parts of the world. One of the parts of the world where it's really like badly looked at is the Philippines, obviously.
Yes.
But I live on the edge. I thought you were putting the video, man. What the fuck? You can't do that shit. What the fuck?
You said
Now someone's gonna clip that shit, and then they gotta put it everywhere. You have to delete this. You have to delete that. Delete that. You have to delete that because you edit.
I will not. Listen, the fact that you set yourself up so nicely there.
I just trust you.
Why would
Plus,
I
mean, this is my couch. You forget that. I got this. You know? So if I can't do it here, where? Where? Go on.
Share it with
I
the
like
world.
this guy. Kevin. Another Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Traqueña again.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Again, yes,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin,
Come on, Kevin.
Kevin is everywhere.
Come on, Kevin. The
He's
thing is,
singing in Tesco's, in his living room, in a Marks and Spencer's.
yes, okay.
Now this is not Kevin. This is Auris.
Wow. Nasty.
The microphone is funny looking.
You know what's crazy? What I love about this steak, though, is the mix. It's the freaking mix. And yeah, it's so physical. Like, the whole rib cage is engaging, and it's moving, and it's shifting, and it's changing. And there's also a lot of freaking dynamics in the way that is choosing to go towards the belting approach, because it's not full fold belt. Compared to everything that we have seen up to this point, even Morissette, she does a full fold, full body belt. And in this particular case, which is brilliant, is mind-blowing. In this particular case, you got a really cool mixture of like high falsetto with like a little bit of like the head voice, so a little bit more refined to that classical sounding. It gives that rounded edge. It takes away the twanginess that comes right through your cheeks and the nose. It's all down to this really nice full body, super soft, smooth on the edges. It's kind of singing phrase, but it doesn't take away the power, because a lot of the body engagement that is so physical here, you can see it, becomes super amplified. So if you pay attention to how this, obviously the posture is immaculate. The posture is absolutely immaculate. But you see how lifted that chest is? It's gonna create more of a space for that that mix to grow and actually use all of the intricacies that you could possibly make with the flexibility of the larynx itself. So you see, it's really lifted and engaged up here. It's so cool. Woo! So you see the lift as well. So it's that great, it's a growth that literally helps you engage towards that note.
So I looked at before I do chest.
Yeah. Ooh, you gotta pump yourself up. This is definitely a freaking singing workout. No, not a lot of people can do this. Next,
Paul Rosa. Wow, she's very good.
woo!
She's very good.
That is some solid singing.
No, but she sings.
Yeah, this is what she does. There's no way. This is the first try. You know what? I was gonna say this is definitely like really early on to the familiarizing part of the song, because
In the less familiar bits, the less famous bits, there are
some kind of like doubts. Like you can hear the doubts sipping through, but it's not because of lack of understanding of the song requirements, or it's not because of lack of talent or capability. Actually, you could see it right from the beginning. This posture here, this really cool situation where she has her hands in her pockets, were not really inside the pockets, but right here in this area of your abdominal wall, you can feel engagement and disengagement really easily. So if you put it like right in between, like the meeting of the thigh into the abdominals, right there in that edge, you can feel it's even more tender. So you can really feel your abdominal wall breathing. So it's a really kinesthetic place to. It's like a hack. So it's really subtle, but any tiny minuscule movement that you create throughout the singing phrase, you'll feel it there first. So and you also see the freaking straight line of singing when in the breath is gonna be super strong because it's so straight in the back.
I think we've seen people like Sarah Geronimo also apply the same type of feedback. I think she does it more with her arm here, but there are been moments where you see her do this.
Yeah, because it like here, like that V section of your torso, it really super kinesthetic. So like any tiny minuscule movement, you'll feel it there first.
Funny as I look on camera.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I can't fit it though. To cut.
Oh no, it's not about that. I think because it's not about pushing. It's literally just
joking.
laying your hand.
I haven't shredded yet, so.
Oh wow! Okay. Wow! How nice.
Nice take. You know,
it's really nice.
It's also was interesting. I also, hold on a second. You know, previous Paul Rosa, I forget her name.
Yeah.
I
think her name is Nashi Casa.
Oh, Nashi. Well,
Nashi.
She's a singer.
She's a singer.
She's a singer.
100%.
I don't know if she's famous or some shit, but
she's a proper singer.
I don't know.
But well, that's all she does.
She creates content and stuff like that.
Oh, she was the one that we saw the other time. This was the one where you were like, the guy's doing maths in the background. He's just counting some money.
Oh yeah, he's doing his taxes.
Yeah.
No, he's not doing maths. He's doing his taxes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
But.
So her name is Nashi.
Nashi. Yeah.
Nashi.
So she's a singer.
She's a singer.
Maybe she doesn't do it for a living or whatever, but she sings. That's what a singing voice sounds like. And also she's got style, which that's the biggest tell. We noticed that in that's what friends are for kind of challenge.
Yes.
And they are artists. I was correct.
Let's go.
But not to blow my own horn, but that is literally the most recognizable aspect of when you see someone who may do this for fun, who may be really good at it though, and then someone who's stylized. You also see it as well, like in sports, someone who's like a really, really good amateur who could probably have competitive matches with some pros, but then they lack specific things, as if they don't have a game style, they don't have a play style, they don't understand perhaps tactics and technicalities to such an extent. It's the same with singing sometimes. But that girl Nashi.
Nashi.
Yeah, she's fucking
Nashi
good.
Casas,
I didn't feel like we gave her enough credit. She is fucking outrageous.
And also, I think there's also when you get to know when somebody's really good at singing, is the resolution of the belt. Because it's not so. Because if you're gifted, if your larynx are naturally really flexible, you can belt. You can belt to a really nicely good standard, right? So like a really nice professional standard, but the coming down, the resolution of those singing phrases, that's when you actually get to distinguish a singer that might have had a lot of years practicing and somebody who might just do it for fun.
Yeah,
because it's the resolution, it's the ending details.
Because there's so much tension being, especially in this piece, there's so much tension being built up, and you do see it in some of these necks. They're fucking about to burst.
Yeah,
but some of them are also really, really smooth and not, they really efficient with the energy, but. The piece is so difficult, even for someone like Morissette, that kind of caliber, is because
even in her you see a lot of physical engagement.
Yeah, but it's because there's not just that part. The song isn't 1 minute long. The song is like 4 minutes long.
That's right.
Right, and then it has the key change, but you've been building up all this tension because the gusto con ang bumitaw, it's so fucking high all the time. You have all this built up tension, and then the hardest bit towards the end with this build-up fatigue comes in. But let's let Amor.
But you see, I just wanted to point out that even in her case, there's so much engagement towards the the throat as well, that even for her there's so much effort being exerted.
It's not an easy song.
And that there's also a moment that I want to get to. You see, this exact moment, this is what I'm talking about. So it's also towards the ending of the singing phrase, so exhaustion, like tiredness, is kicking in too. But this feeling right here, and then you see that her upper body is also caving in forward a little bit, so you're having a tucked in tailbone, because then you're literally pushing all the air that you have constricted here. You're pushing it all out in a calibrated manner. So you need to feel it. So you need to physically feel what you're actually exerting. And given the fact that the song is so emotionally engaging as well, you gotta be physical with it.
Yeah.
See, so much effort. It's crazy. It's towards the end of that exhausting line. Oh, it's so good.
And it's crazy because some of you have actually, had the pleasure of seeing her live, and that she's able to do this shit live on top of all the other songs that she does. But it is funny because when she does talk about this, sometimes she says like, "How the fuck did I sing that song when we compose this and we arrange this? When we arranged this, like, oh, what the fuck were we thinking?"
Yeah,
because now we have 17, 18 songs, and then we're gonna have this song. It's mental, so it's like it gives her way more. What would you call it? Flowers. But anyways, let us know what you guys thought about it and which one was the best one. Goodbye.
Okay.